so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off in Detroit. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Roll it. To him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game is all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
On the move, hit it right. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This is Gibbs on second down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Javon Hargraves.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the left hash, 54 yards out.
A lot of them may make it look automatic. You get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Jones. He's got a gain of 6 there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, he feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a rowdy in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left, throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Jones gets it. They're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Play action, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings face a 4-point deficit. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, It really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Play action on first down. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll try and throw it here. That's 16 on the pickup. That gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Coming right is Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Screen here for Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Going after up and good from Bates. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's hardly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
To throw here on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Bails out of the pocket quick. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 16-point ball game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Vikings 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Chased out to his right. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got second and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Second down carry for Jones. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Vikings looking at a likely punt. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They will go. It's McCarthy. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Cage. He's going to lead some shuffled around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this player doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. McCarthy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Looks like they're going ground game now. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Jones wants more. bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Your work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Taken down by the first-time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And that one doesn't give him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
He's going to throw this one. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the Lions' 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
He's going to try to pick it up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Aaron Jones on the
That
carry.
one gains 7. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Minnesota.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Completed over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
A gain of 7.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's done a decent game before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing again now, McCarthy. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase and play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get in the ball.
5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set it down.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st down, Minnesota.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find the 1st.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Gotta hurry this to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
19, target, 19.
This is Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drop the lead back to 13.
Vikings 21.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Slam. Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
They're going to pass it here. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.